Hey guys, welcome to my home. Welcome to our sacred space that I prepared for us today, for us. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Without you, this would not be happening. And I don't know if you know this, but this is a very real connection for me. It is, you guys have gotten me through a lot. Let's just say that. I know that everybody has been struggling during this time. But because I have you guys, it has really helped me feel connected. And that's a big thing for me. Okay, I'm just kind of shuffling for show. And these are my Kwai cards, my cute little Japanese cards. And this is what they look like. They're darling. They're mostly upside down right now. That's fine. Okay, so I'm Olivia, and this is Tarot and Coffee with Olivia, and we're here to do your tarot pick a card. Let's hope I don't spill my coffee today. I am going to pour my coffee here. And, you know, I like to think about you actually being here. And so I'm going to serve you your favorite beverage. We're pretending. Because obviously we're not really in the same room. However, go ahead and go get you a nice beverage and let's have a little chat. Okay, this is really easy to do, so you don't really need big instructions or anything. But there are a couple of things I need to say. And one of those things is, I've been getting a lot of comments from people who say, yeah, I really liked this one, or I really liked the Ruby, or I really liked that reading. And the other reading really reminded me of this friend of mine. Those are the friends I want you to share these videos with, okay? If there's someone that you think of, if you're like, oh my gosh, that really reminds me of something, or someone, even if one of the cards looks like them, that's a fun reason to share. Anyway, please do like this video or dislike it, whichever one, whatever you're feeling. Do subscribe to my channel so it'll be easy to find me again. Hit that notification bell so that you know when I'm posting videos. Share this video with friends, but most importantly, come back. I want to see you guys again. I really appreciate your comments. I really appreciate the comments I get outside of YouTube. I think this has just been a really wonderful growth period for me, and I hope that you have benefited as well, because that's really why I started doing this. Was I was thinking of others. I didn't know that it was going to be really helpful to me as well. I'm going to have a little sip of coffee. All right. Do remember that these are general readings, which means sometimes some of what I say may not resonate. Hopefully most of it does. And I love it when you guys get chills because it's right on. So do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Don't make life-altering choices or decisions based on this or any other video pick a card, okay? You can connect with me via Keen. I'm leaving that info below in the description box on YouTube. However, also I am posting these on Facebook as well, and I want you guys on Facebook to know, well, all of you can come to my Facebook page, which I'll link below, and on Mondays, most Mondays, we have Lunch Bunch. You can check out the page and see what time that is for you. It's noon Central Standard Time, basically. So come see me for that. We do pick a cards there, or you can get a 1-card reading or a 3-card reading. We'll see what we can do depending on how busy it is. Okay, so how this works, it's easy peasy. Each card topper corresponds with timestamps that are below. You can choose one or a few, or you can choose them all, because at the end of the video I do a culmination look for a common theme, and we talk a little bit more about what the cards are saying. Okay, let's get started. First I want to show you your card toppers, and yes, I am using some of the ones I used in my last video. I do want to mention these videos are timeless, which means that when you find them, they are time to use them or utilize them. I realize I haven't been saying the names of these, but I think you can figure them out, because we're going to do pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. At any rate, you can choose any way that you want to. Some people choose these psychically. Somebody pick their favorite color. Some people just pick them all, like I said. All right. Okay, so if you need a little more time to decide which one you're picking, go ahead and take that time as you need it. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and get started. And we are going to start with our Magical Times Empowerment card for today, and it is love. You would think I picked it, right? Because that's my favorite subject. However, I didn't. I picked it randomly like I do all the cards. And it does say, listen to your heart, embrace what makes you happy. There are 1,000,000 reasons to love. I think that's lowballing it, but I think there are more than 1,000,000 reasons to love. Wah, wah. Okay, here we go. I really don't want to start a fire on camera. It could happen. Would I publish it if I did? Probably not. Maybe, I don't know. Why am I not having success at this? Here we go. Now I'm successful. If at first you don't succeed, try again, and practice makes perfect, right? Okay. All right, I am going to have a little sip of coffee, so go ahead and take that time to look over your card toppers. And now let's go ahead and get started. Let's get started with our iridescent heart here, and let's see what you have today, and we'll just put it all together with love. This deck is our Light Seers Tarot deck by Chris Ann, and we have the King of Pentacles, we have the Four of Wands, and we have the Queen of Swords. So let me put these down on the table and let's talk about them. Let's have a little talk about your cards. All right. So first of all, the King of Pentacles. Let's show them up close. Isn't that beautiful? I love the artwork on these cards. In fact, that is one of the, well, I think everybody is similar. A lot of people could say this. The art on our tarot cards are just so compelling. It's a big reason why I like to collect them. Also, the meanings sometimes change a little bit with each deck. So that's why they come with little books. Now, this basic meaning doesn't change, as far as I'm concerned. It does. There's a basic meaning. Anyway, let's move on. Let's talk about your cards. We have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is saying, take it all. Success is what I mean. And with success actually comes, before success comes failure. But in the long run, success is what this card is saying to you. With the ups and downs, you learn. The thing is with the King of Pentacles, success is imminent. There is something here that this particular card has a little bit different meaning than it does in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and this is really about connection with community. So it's saying, especially your own community, your friends, your family, your family of choice, if not your family of origin. Your friends, keep those connections. Those connections help you into your success and make you strong. We have the Queen of Swords here asking you to make sure you look at all sides of a situation, that you use your wit, and that you aren't necessarily, we're not discounting the heart here, but this is about intellect here. This is about, you can be witty with your friends, and you can be, but with the swords, you have a great responsibility to make sure you know all sides of the situation before you make your decision and move forward. So basically, with love, your reading is saying you are on your way to success if you're not already there. Make sure to understand that your connections are extremely important, and they're important to your success as well. Also, be fair. With the Queen of Swords, she is someone who's very intelligent, and she is responsible, as is the King, for making a lot of decisions. Those decisions are going to affect a lot of people. So they're asking you to use your wisdom and your intellect, use your experience as you're making your choices, And when you culminate that with love, how can you do anything but succeed in helping others as well as yourself? Well, that's a beautiful reading. I like that a lot. All right, for those of you who chose the pink jewel, let's go ahead and look and see what you have. You have the cat cards. These are the cat tarot. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, so actually they go this way. All right. Can you see those? All right, we have the Nine of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and Justice. And like I said, you know, sometimes they have a little bit different meaning than they do in a Rider-Waite deck or a basic meaning. So, okay, so what we have is the Ace of Swords. That is about being given a gift of seeing things clearly, seeing all sides, being able to use your intellect in order to make the decisions that are coming your way. They have the swords as one claw here. You have the Wheel of Fortune coming in, and with this particular deck, the Wheel of Fortune has a lot to do with going with the flow, understanding that your time will come, that there are ups and downs, that things are cyclic, that your time will come around. Now, I feel like with this particular reading, there may be some things that have been happening that haven't been fair, because we have this Justice card coming in, and you see that cat biting that hand. Just because that hand feeds you, this is what it says in the book. Just because this hand feeds you doesn't mean that sometimes it doesn't need a nip. And I will say, I did get a nip from my cat this morning. He doesn't like to be over-groomed, but he needs it. So I got a nip today. I think that's funny, seeing this card. Okay, so when we bind it all together with love, what's going on? What's going on is things haven't been real fair for you lately. That's okay. What goes around is going to come around, remember? In fact, I see a karma coming into this. There's a lot of karma here. Now, you may not always get to see somebody get their karma. And that can be kind of disappointing, right? But I think this is more about your karma. And one of the things that you need to remember is that what you put out there, you get back. And oftentimes you get it back big time. Okay? So just be aware of what you're doing. Use your wisdom. Use your intellect. Use your brain. Keep going. Know that your time will come again. I know that things have been disappointing. And when you put love with all this, remember that that hand does feed you. So you don't need to throw it away. You don't need to throw that person away and go find a new person or live in the alley or anything like that, right? All right. With love, all things are possible. I know this is a difficult time for you, but I do see you coming out of it, okay? Coming out of the difficulty and coming right back around to yourself and feeling better. All right. Let's move ahead and let's see. Wait. I have to have another sip of coffee, guys. I'm thirsty. I gotta tell you, I love interacting with you guys. Whether it be, yeah, I just love it. Let's go ahead and move on. I could gush some more, but let's see. And you're here for this. Okay. Actually, it goes like this. I remember the way that I drew them. Now, this has come from, these cards are from our Modern Witch guide, our Modern Witch cards, tarot cards. We have the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands. Whoops, it was this way. It doesn't really matter that much. It's gonna have the same meaning. The Five of Swords, the Five of Wands, and Judgment now. And love, of course, all right? Now, the first card, it's very interesting because it does have a little bit different meaning than what I'm used to. So, the Five of Wands, well, not that different. Okay, let me put them out on the table for you guys. Let's put them like this. I hope you can see those. Maybe I should move them up just a little bit. Okay. All right. This right here, the Five of Wands, there's a lot of energy here that you're working with. All right. It could be an actual fight. All right. It could be a friendly competition. But whatever it is, it's going, and I really kind of see this as more of, for most of you, this is more of a struggle. This is not something that is fun for you. This is something that's going to take your energy. Okay, it's gonna wear you out. We also have the Five of Swords. What's going on here? Are you leaving some things behind that you don't need anymore? Are you taking something from others? Use your wisdom, use your intellect, use logic in this. And remember that you cannot make other people do anything. Okay? You can't make them do anything. Okay? But what can you do? You can keep your side of the street clean. That's what this is about. Here we have Judgment coming in. We want to look at this up close? Oh, gosh, this card. Okay, so in this case, Judgment is really talking about, look at this. Look at all this over here. This is taking your energy. It doesn't have to be that way. You need to step back, keep your side of the street clean, figure out what it is where your part is in this, okay? You're judging, not them. You're judging yourself. This is what this card is. And always judge yourself with love, please. Do not be too hard on yourself. This reading is actually telling you you have a chance to start over. You can start fresh, start new. All this, if you find that you did something that you're not proud of, maybe you're a little bit embarrassed or ashamed about it, welcome to the club. That's the story of my life. The Judgment card here is saying, look, reevaluate, come in, do the right thing. It's going to be okay. You got this, especially in love. These people love each other. You love them. Okay? That's who we're talking about. You may be letting some people go that you don't need anymore. That's okay too. But with the Judgment card, it is asking you to look at your part in the situation. I can't just leave it. All right. Let's go ahead and see what we have over here. Let's see what you got. This is the Art Nouveau Golden Tarot. And interesting. We have Judgment again. Again, we have Judgment. Isn't that interesting? Now, this particular, actually, I think I don't know why I keep, it's going to have the same meaning no matter which direction. Okay, so first we have the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands here is talking about your power. You are a very powerful entity. You are someone that understands your own power, or at least is aware of a lot of it. Now, we all have different powers and talents. I feel like my talents and powers lie with love. With the Queen of Wands, it could be something else. You know what this is. Now, the next card you have coming in is the Hierophant, the Pope. So what this is asking, what this is telling you along with the Judgment card is, now, okay, there's a couple of things. I have two different things coming in, okay, with the Hierophant. One is that you already know your spiritual path, and you know how to get there, and you need to follow your own rules in the way that you have decided you're going to do this. The other meaning is that this is someone that you need to talk to, that you trust, someone who is spiritual, someone who can help guide you in the direction that you need to go. And pay attention to what they say. Now, you also have the Judgment card again. Now, this Judgment card had a little bit different meaning, but it's still talking about judging yourself in the situation and knowing and moving along a path for the greater good, but knowing that as you move, especially with love, as you move along the path for the greater good, you're moving along the path for your greater good. And you have the power. And again, with Judgment, even like, let's go ahead and add the meaning that we had with the last Judgment. This is an opportunity for you to start again, to start fresh, to start new. Okay? An opportunity. All right, let's go ahead and look at them all together. Let's see what we have here. This is my favorite part. Well, it's kind of my favorite part. One of the reasons it's my favorite part is because it's so beautiful and colorful and we get to see things all together, but one of the reasons I don't like it is because we're near the end and that means our time is almost over, which is kind of bittersweet for me. Okay, so we have community. We have, we have a lot of wisdom in this reading. We also have success here. We also have success with community. Community is a very important part of success. In the next card, we have things, in the next set, we have things might not be going exactly how you want them to, but they will. They will. Just remember, karma, cause and effect, okay? It's okay to bite the hand that feeds you. Let them know what's going on. Let them know how you feel. Let them know where you're coming from so that you can start moving back in the right direction. And then we have all this power and energy that's I'm not sure that it's necessarily being wasted, but it is something that you need to consider your side. What is your side of the story? What part did you do that maybe wasn't the best decision or choice, and maybe it's time to take accountability. That's the one thing about judgment I haven't really said. It's about taking accountability. It's about saying this is the part that I did wrong and I want to do better. All right. Well, that's what we have here today. And do I have anything else I need to say? Do like this video. Do subscribe to my channel. Do share it. But most importantly, come back, guys. I really love you guys. Thank you again for being here, and I will see you next time. Love you.